Series 1, Faith and Character, Episode 10. He thought no one was watching, but this changed everything. The school day had ended. Children hurried out of their classrooms, their laughter filling the air as they ran toward the playground and the school gate. Daniel walked more slowly. He wasn't in a rush. The afternoon sun was warm and the breeze was gentle. Everything felt calm. As Daniel passed by the playground, something caught his attention. Pieces of paper, plastic wrappers, and empty bottles were scattered across the ground. The place where children played every day looked messy. Daniel stopped. He looked around. No teachers nearby, no students paying attention. No one seemed to care. He adjusted his backpack and kept walking.
It's not my job,
he thought quietly.
There are cleaners for that.
But after a few steps, he slowed down. Something inside him didn't feel right. A quiet thought came into his heart. Not loud, not forcing, just gentle.
You can make a difference.
Daniel stopped again. He turned back and looked at the playground. The wind pushed a piece of paper across the ground. He took a deep breath. Then he walked back. He bent down and picked up the first piece of trash. Then another. Then another. At first it felt small, almost unimportant. No one noticed. No one clapped. No one said, "Good job." But Daniel kept going. After a few moments, Matteo walked by. He stopped.
What are you doing?
Matteo asked. Daniel shrugged gently.
Just cleaning up.
Matteo looked around. Then, without saying anything, he bent down and joined him. Now there were two. A few minutes later, another student passed by. Then another. Slowly, one by one, others began to help. No announcement, no instructions, just quiet action. And before long, the playground was clean again. Daniel stood up and looked around. The space felt different now. Not just cleaner, but better. He smiled quietly. Matteo smiled too. They didn't say much. They didn't need to, because they both understood something. Doing good doesn't always need attention. Sometimes it just needs a willing heart. That evening, Daniel sat quietly in his room. He thought about what had happened. No teacher had seen him. No reward had been given. No one had written his name anywhere. But still, it felt important. Later that night, Daniel knelt beside his bed.
Dear God,
He said softly.
thank you for helping me do something good today, even when no one was watching.
He paused, then added quietly,
Help me to keep doing the right thing, even when it's not noticed.
He climbed into bed, and as he closed his eyes, something filled his heart. Not pride, not excitement, but peace. The kind of peace that comes from doing what is right. Because Daniel had learned something that day. Even when people don't see, God sees. And that is enough. Core lesson: doing the right thing matters, even when no one is watching, because true character is built in private moments. Kids, children, take home lesson. Do good even when no one is looking. Small actions can make a big difference. You don't need praise to do what is right. God sees your good actions and values them. Parent guidance tips. Parents can nurture strong character by teaching children to value integrity over recognition, praising effort and kindness, even when unseen by others, encouraging children to take responsibility for their environment, reinforcing that God sees and values good actions. Children who learn this grow into responsible individuals, community-minded leaders, people of integrity. These are the kind of individuals who make families proud and impact society positively. And remember, kids, every day is another chance to practice the heavenly high five. Be kind, be brave, be a light, be honest, be an agent of change. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, and YouTube for more updated episodes.